this evening. Thank you for being here with us tonight for the City Council regular meeting. So I'll call this meeting to order, and I'll ask Mr. John to lead us in the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Mr. John. John, do we have any announcements this evening? Very good. Staff action items under City Clerk. We have the approval of minutes from the City Council public hearing work session on January the 13th.
Motion to approve the minutes for the work session on January 13th as submitted.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor? Very good. That carries unanimously. City Council regular meeting on January the 18th.
Motion to approve the minutes from the January 18th City Council regular meeting as submitted.
Second.
Very good. Have a motion and a second. All in favor? Very good. That carries unanimously. I guess I should have mentioned that Councilwoman Lupton is joining us from Hollywood tonight. She's
Broadway.
I'm not sure where she's at, but it looks like she's having a good time. Thank you for being with us. Next item, we have the committee appointments for the Ethics Committee.
Yes, I'd like to make a motion to appoint the following people to the 2022 Ethics Committee. Kim Frederickson, appointed by Mayor Mock for a term. All terms are from January 1, 2022 to December 31, 2022. So Kim Frederickson by Mayor Mock, Taryn Mixon by Mayor Mock, Benton Stark by Councilmember Mesa, Jim Goodrow by Councilmember Mesa, Scott Gillespie by Councilmember Robeson, Jasmine Chashram Lawson by Councilmember Lupton. Sorry, I skipped one. Scott Godwin by Councilmember Robeson, Melissa Fredericks by Councilmember Lupton, Carol Hittner by Councilmember Weiss, Todd Price by Councilmember Weiss, Wayne Fischel by Councilmember First, Beth Zubia by Councilmember First.
Second.
All righty, we have a motion and a second to adopt the resolution for the 2022 Ethics Committee appointments as read by Councilmember Weiss. All in favor? That passes unanimously. Design Review Board annual appointments.
I'd like to make a motion for the following appointments to the Design Review Board. That Sasha Uji is appointed for a term expiring on December 31st, 2023. Holly Jeffries appointed for a term expiring December 31, 2022. Joshua Word for a term expiring December 31st, 2022. Kate Henry for a term expiring December 31st, 2022.
Second.
Very good. We have a motion and a second to adopt the resolution for the Design Review Board annual appointments as presented by Councilmember Weiss. All in favor? And that's unanimous. All right, we have the RAC Committee.
I'd like to make a motion that we defer appointments to the Rec Advisory Committee until after further discussion at Council Retreat in March.
Second.
All right, we have a motion and a second to defer this item to the March retreat as recommended by staff and Councilmember Weiss. All in favor? Very good, Council. Next up, we have the Public Art Commission annual appointments.
I'd like to make a motion to make the following appointments to the Public Arts Commission. Eric Stevens, appointed for a term expiring December 31, 2022. Jim Lozier, term expiring December 31, 2022. Susan Toodrack, for a term expiring December 31, 2022. Kate Warner, for a term expiring December 31, 2023. Tanisha Jones, for a term expiring December 31, 2023. Cynthia Stovall, for a term expiring December 31, 2023. And that we defer the council appointments for the committee until till council retreat next month.
Second.
All right, so we have a motion and a second to confirm the annual appointments to the Public Art Commission as presented by Councilmember Vyth and defer the council appointment until the March council retreat. All in favor?
Wait a minute, I have a question.
Yep.
So, we have Eric Stevens, Kate Warner, Sancita Stovall, Tanisha Jones. Do we not need one more? Did you miss Kate Warner, or are we deferring that?
No, Kate Warner was on there.
Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't hear it.
No problem.
Yes, okay, good. No other questions?
Very good. Apologies, I should have been asking this whole time if there was any discussion. All in favor? Very good, thank you. We have the Mayor Pro Tem, Discover Chamblee Advisory Committee.
I'd like to make a motion for the following appointments to the Discover Shambley Committee. Okay, sorry, let me keep moving my notes here. We appoint Chase Tinsley for a term expiring February 1, 2023. Jem Levy for a term expiring February 1, 2024. The Councilmember First, appointed for a term expiring February 1, 2024, and Councilmember Vyth to replace Councilmember Mesa for a term expiring February 1, 2023. And Tim Michaud also as a Chamblee resident member expiring February 1, 2024.
Second.
Any discussion on that? Very good. We have a motion to approve the Discover Chamblee Advisory Committee annual appointments as presented by Councilmember Vyth. All in favor? Very good. Motion for the Mayor Pro Tem annual appointment.
I would like to make a motion to appoint Councilmember Leslie Rolston as Mayor Pro Tem for the 2022.
Second.
Very good. Any discussion?
Do I get to vote on that?
You have to abstain.
Yes, you can oppose.
Yeah, you can oppose, I suppose. So we have a motion to appoint Councilwoman Robson to the 2022 Mayor Pro Tem position as recommended by Councilmember Vyth. All in favor? Very good. Congratulations, Councilwoman. And last but not least, the Downtown Development Authority Council Member appointment.
I would like to make a motion to appoint Councilmember Mesa to the Downtown Development Authority as the council representative.
Second.
All right, any discussion on that? All right, we have a motion and a second to appoint Councilmember Mesa as the Downtown Development Authority Council Member appointment as recommended by Councilmember Vyth. All in favor? Very good.
I just want to give a little clarification out here. We still do have a vacant seat, which we are going to fill eventually. Just wanted to let that be known.
Very good. Yeah, I do believe we have a DDA appointment that we have to fill in March, or will be filling in March.
We're accepting applications for the 25th.
Yes.
This month.
Or made that clear last meeting.
ShambleeGA.com and put in your resume. All right, that takes care of all the appointments. Under City Manager, we have the ARPA Sanitation Budget Amendment.
Motion to approve the ARPA Sanitation Budget Amendment as submitted.
Second.
Any discussion on that? We have a motion and a second to approve the resolution for the ARPA Sanitation Budget Amendment as presented by staff. All in favor? Very good. Redistricting. Any discussion on that? John, you didn't need a vote on that. We just, okay.
Yeah, just want to make a reminder that we do have public input opened, and please, if anybody's listening or out there, please get on the website, and we'd like to hear from you.
Very good. The CID project letter of support.
Motion to authorize a letter of support from the City of Chamblee for the CID's grant application to explore east-west transportation connections along the railroad.
Second.
Very good. Any discussion on that? We have a motion and a second to authorize the CID project letter of support for their grant application to explore the east-west transportation connections along the railroad. All in favor? Very good. Under Development Department, first item up, we have Chamblee Plaza food kiosk variances and waivers.
Motion to defer until the March regular meeting. Or do we need to go to work session? I guess that'd be a work session. Work session. March work session. Any
All right.
seconds?
Do we have a second?
I'll make the second, then I have a friendly amendment.
Okay.
I would like to require that the Trinity, the shopping center owner, do an overall transportation study for the whole shopping center in the meantime and bring it back to us at the March 2nd meeting, March meeting.
So I had a similar motion that I didn't know, but I didn't know we could make a motion to a deferral. Can we make a motion to deferral? Or does it have to be like a discussion point?
I think you could.
My understanding was that you can establish conditions to that, the deferral and your requirements for it. But the only question is for the transportation, a full transportation analysis, that would not be sufficient time typically to get an engineer to do the full study.
Well, that's the reason why I had a separate comment to make, and I don't mean to steal your thunder, but I'm going to reject your friendly amendment. And I will do my own amendment or friendly amendment, and it's to developer to conduct a professional traffic analysis of internal movements within the shopping center and make additional recommendations if needed. Now, if developer comes back and says next month that they need more time, then I guess then we'll grant a second deferral. Is that correct?
Yes.
And that's copacetic and legal and all that good stuff? Okay.
And I do have, okay. Have we seconded that yet?
You did.
I seconded and then amended it, and then whatever, and then...
So the only thing I would like to say is that I would like to be sure that they do not use necessarily in-house to do this analysis, because I feel like that would be...
Well, it says professional traffic analysis, so I think that covers it, but I mean, you can vet that if you don't like the source at that time, I believe, but I'm trying to cover it in that way.
All right.
Okay. Any other discussion on
But
that?
certainly, yeah, I mean, review away, once it's done.
You good?
But yes.
Okay, so if I heard it correctly, we have a motion and a second to defer this item to the March work session with conditions as recommended by Councilmember Mesa. All in favor? Very good. Next item up is the grapes and grain sign variance.
Motion to approve the grapes and grain sign variance on the condition that is installed on the completion of the mural and with staff conditions.
Okay.
Can we add approved?
Approved. Thank you.
Oh, second.
All right, so we have a motion and a second to approve the grapes and grain sign variance with conditions as recommended by Councilmember First. All in favor? Very good. Donaldson Drive stream buffer variance.
Motion to approve the variance request with the following conditions. Number one, the development shall be constructed in substantial conformity with the revised site plan of 02/03/2022 with revisions required by conditions of approval as reviewed and approved by Planning and Development Department. Number two, provide a mitigation plan to address impact of all new and replaced impervious surface area on the site plan per city engineer's specifications. Number three, retaining wall to support the pad will be faced with brick and stone to match the front facade of the house. And number 4, the applicant will plant vegetation such as shrubs and ground covers along the east and south side of the retaining wall. I do want to note that this retaining wall, as per the resubmitted design, is a retaining wall that goes completely around this parking pad. It is not just one-sided. It goes on the north, east, and south side of the entire parking pad.
Was that explanation part of your motion?
That explanation is, and that is part of my motion, with the condition that.
Second.
Very good. Any discussion on that? Shake your head no, Karen. We have a motion and a second to approve the stream buffer variance with conditions as read by Mayor Pro Tem Robson. All in favor? Very good.
Didn't even get out of the meeting before I got to...
Under Parks and Recreation this evening, we have the MOU between the City of Chamblee and Keep Chamblee Beautiful.
Motion to adopt the MOU between the City of Chamblee and Keep Chamblee Beautiful.
Second.
All right. Any discussion on that? No? All right. We have a motion to adopt the MOU between the City of Chamblee and Keep Chamblee Beautiful as presented by staff, and of course authorize the mayor to sign it. All in favor? Very good. Is there anything else?
I don't see anything
I think
else.
that's it. Light agenda. I love it. I love it. So I think we're down to citizen comments. Anybody have anything they want to talk about this evening? Nobody? All right. John, do we have any? Whoa!
We have the lovely Miss Lori Conway.
I love it.
Lori Conway, President of Keep Chamblee Beautiful. I'd like to thank you for your support. Thank you for your support. And happy to tell you that we're on track to complete our Keep America Beautiful affiliation very soon. So hopefully we'll be back before you in a month or two for an affiliation ceremony.
Very good.
Awesome.
Good job.
Yeah. Welcome, Lori. Good to see you. Executive session this evening, John? Nothing? All right. Anybody want to make a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
Love it. 18 minutes. 18 minutes.
It's backwards.
Is this a record, 18 minutes?